Bismillah Rahman Rahim. We know CPC leadership is meeting on 16th of October to 18th October. They will be discussing a lot of things, but two areas would be of prime interest. Number one, what CPC have achieved during the last 7 decades and what would be the future of CPC and the China in coming years. How they are planning to deal the future challenges and exploit the opportunity which the future will present to the China. There are many achievements which we can talk about which CPC has achieved during the last 7 decades, but I will try to focus on 3 things. Number one, CPC leadership did a marvelous job on the environmental development. If we look in 1976, there was around 10% of land of China was under forest, but in 2022 there is almost a 24% land of China is under the forest. It means from 13 to 40% increase in the land area of forest in the China. If in terms of we look into the square kilometers, it would be around 1.2 million square kilometers. 1.2 square kilometer means 1.5 Pakistan. So China did a wonderful job on environmental side, and they have to increase the forest cover of China. Now in China is a leading country in the world for the which is contributing to build the natural resources, forest resources of the world. If we look at the attempts which have been made, it is around 40% share of China at the global level at this point of the time. Second thing is China is only country on the face of earth which have the zero poverty. We don't have any precedent in past, and we don't have any precedent at this point of the time. China is the only country which have the zero poverty, and I think that is the major contribution of CPC and its leadership. The third thing which the CPC have did differently from the world and which personally inspired me very much, that is the production of the quality leadership, and with the leadership with the vision, with the wisdom. That means they have the wisdom to look beyond the wall. A leadership with the competence, that means they have the competence, the capabilities and capacity to make the policy and execute the policy. Leadership with the strong moral and ethical values, a leadership which always focus on just and the fair system. They are not talking about unfair means or just to bribe or just to go favor their own relatives or the friends. Rather, they are working on the fair and just system. Number 4 is the selflessness. The leadership which CPC has been produced, they are the selflessness. They are the selfless, means they are the focus is on the society. They are not working only just for the personal development, but they are working for the development of the society and the country as a whole. And the fifth and last thing which has the leadership have the quality, that is the integrity. So if we look at, they are committed to their job. They are performing their job with their utmost capabilities and the capacities. They are not, if there is anything corruption or there is a problem of the rule of law, then the leadership fix it. I think now the second question. So what CPC leadership will be deliberating in China right now? I think there are 2 or 3 things which CPC leadership must be focusing. Number 1, the CPC main focus is economic development and economic development for everybody. It means CPC does not want to just go for a blind economic growth. CPC want to go for the common prosperity of the people. CPC have to put the economic system in place which can ensure the prosperity of the common citizens, the society of the China. CPC does not go for the blind economic growth. I think there are 2 or 3 areas where the CPC leadership will be deliberating in the coming days. Number 1, the economic development and the development of the people. If we look at the past performance of the CPC, especially during the last 10 years of President Xi Jinping, the major focus of the leadership is on the common prosperity. The leadership is looking for the economic system which can help to achieve the common prosperity of the people. CPC leadership is not focusing on the market economy, because President Xi Jinping philosophy of the market and the society is very clear, where he want a balanced rule, but to keep society at the heart, not the market at the heart of economic system. That's why I think we have to look how China will be making new policy or the reforms to achieve that objective of the common prosperity. I think that is also important for the world, because right now, due to the overemphasis on the market economy or the liberal system of economy, the world is facing challenges. Look at the inflation in the West, look at the debt crisis of the world, and look at the inflation at the global level. Even the developing countries are facing the challenges. So that's why I think the main point of the CPC leadership on economic front would be how the common prosperity can be ensured and enhanced. Second thing, the CPC will be looking at that how to go for more equal and justice-based system at the global level. Because right now which we are seeing there is a sharp divide. The rich countries or the big boys, they are trying to dominate everything. They want to get the maximum benefit from everything at the cost of the less developed country and the poor country. So they are now being a major power. I think the President Xi Jinping has made its objective of China to help those countries to get an equal and respectful place at the global level, and also create some economic opportunities for them. We can see we can also look at that on the Belt and Road Initiative. We can look at the Global Development Initiative, which has been categorically launched to share the prosperity and create economic and development opportunities for the common citizen. And the third challenge is how China can move towards a future, community with a shared future, because that is a very important element which we have to keep in mind, because it shows that China is graduating from a country which is focusing only on the nation. China is moving towards a country which is caring about the mankind. So that's why the mankind is very important word in these days when the Chinese leadership is talking about, and that is also you can see from the community with a shared future. So we also will have to see how the Chinese leadership will be erecting different institutions or the policy or the actions which can help the mankind, not only nation of the China, but help the mankind. That will be a major contribution, and that is required at this point of time. Thank you so much.